Hey guys, Willie Clark here, 8-Bit Awesome.
And we're back for our Sony breakdown.
Sony breakdown.
So everyone seems to be super pumped about what Sony showed. I can't say I'm as excited. I own a PS4. I want to be excited for games for PS4. But there are exciting things that they showed. Very, very exciting things. Big surprising things. But none of these will be hitting in the next 6 and even
years.
12.
6 to 12 years.
or months, more reasonably. But they opened up.
Well, Final Fantasy VII. It could be. We could be in the long haul for
I
that
think
one.
The earliest we'll get a 2017 release
2027.
date. 2017 release date for Final Fantasy VII remake, like a true HD port.
Boom.
Final Fantasy VII, which that's awesome.
I mean,
people
that's
have been
big.
waiting
That people have been waiting for that for a while.
Speaking of games people have been waiting for, they started off the conference with a game that people pretty much thought was vaporware because they hadn't talked about it since 2009.
And it kind of had been canceled, and then it had been uncanceled, and then it had moved to the PS4.
The gameplay looked interesting. I mean, everyone loved
Shadows of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a reason to get excited, and I mean, the graphics weren't amazing. I'm sure it'll be polished by the time it comes out, and they didn't show us a ton. It was a couple minutes of gameplay. So I mean, I think the verdict's just out on that one, and people are
just pumped because Sony gave people what they wanted,
and they didn't know that this game
thirsty and clamoring.
And people didn't know the game was going to actually come if it was canceled or not. So just the concept that it's actually coming out really gets people excited.
It's an interesting. I saw a lot of people say this. It's a very interesting marketing technique. Announce something, don't talk about it for 6 years, and then surprise the shit out of people.
Yeah, I think maybe they'll do that with Zelda, and Nintendo will do that with Zelda when it comes out. Maybe. So in terms of other games, again, lots of other things coming out the next the next 12 months, not 2015. Horizon New Dawn.
That was probably, I think, my favorite thing they showed.
Creators of Killzone, who I feel tend to overpromise and underdeliver. They always show off crazy awesome trailers. They tend to be CG and not real gameplay. I'm pretty convinced that this was actual gameplay, so that's why I'm a little more hyped than I ever was for Killzone. And it's not just another shitty FPS. So it seems...
It's really cool. It's got this brave-esque chick leading it.
Yeah, she's in post-apocalyptic like every video game that comes out, but it's more tribal. She's got a bow and arrow, and you're fighting crazy robot monster type things. Yeah.
Cool.
So, anything else that caught your attention from Sony?
Not sure. Are we forgetting anything? Is that I mean, we're trying to keep these kind of brief, but is there anything? I mean, people were really, really pumped for Sony. They showed off. Disney Infinity was on stage. They showed off Battlefront. I mean, mostly what Sony did is they spent a lot of money
getting day one DLC deals, exclusive
betas,
exclusive betas. For all the big games that we kind of knew were coming. Battlefront has a deal with Sony.
Call of Duty. I mean, my big thing, and this is true of both of the conferences, is I was waiting for them to show me a reason to buy a PS4, to move to next gen.
Especially in the next 6 months.
Especially in the next 6 months before the holidays. Sony, I want to give you my money. I want to upgrade to the next gen. Give me a reason to. And a lot of these games are coming to PC. A lot of these games are, multiplayer, eventually coming to other consoles. And I mean, I know exclusivity stuff is getting tricky, but there's no reason, right now, there's still no reason for me to absolutely jump in.
For 2016, 2017, I completely understand why people are pumped for Last Guardian and for Final Fantasy VII, just not right now. I think that's our breakdown for the Sony conference.
Cool. Video games, tech, and everything awesome. Peace.
Thanks, guys.